Hello everybody and welcome to another video. So I am very pleased to announce that this is the grand reveal of my big secret here on YouTube. So I did struggle a lot with this, but I would like to say, before we get into all that, welcome, make yourself comfortable, and watch me struggle to do the following: talk, draw, and make a good video. Let's get right on into it. So I started recording a little bit late, but here I'm just tracing over my iTuber, just because I wanted it to have like the same vibes of it. Um, it is my art though, I do want to say that, and yeah. So the first character we are making, well, I guess I should probably say what it is first. The big reveal is a visual novel type. You aren't actually going to be able to play. I'm so sorry. I couldn't figure that part out in the little time span. But it is going to be a visual novel type comic on Ibis Paint X, but YouTube will also be getting it. With like, I'm so nervous about this. YouTube will be getting the main story, which Ibis Paint will have the glorious opportunity to choose each of the things for the main story. But YouTube will gain the main story, then all the other options afterwards, probably. Um, with music in the background, and the storyline is my recreation of the hit visual novel DDLC by Team Salvato. I am currently working on the TV version of Sayori. We'll call her Nainori. Her real name is actually going to be Himari Koharu. Himari means sunny and is often represented with warmth and happiness, and Koharu means small heart or late summer, which also adds warmth. So, if you know anything about DDLC, you know the twist with Sayori. But yeah, so I'm not gonna spoil anything because I know a lot of my people who are very excited for this know nothing about it. So yeah, I took a lot of inspiration for Koharu's design from Cloud from FNF. I'll put a picture of her up on screen if I remember. On the little main menu thing, the character I was most happy with was actually Koharu. I feel like her pose turned out very well. And I overall just like the shading and stuff. And I would show that, but that's actually gonna be at the very end of the video, so I don't really want to spoil how it turns out if you haven't seen it from Ibis or anything. So I planned this project out for Valentine's Day, and I knew I had to get it done by Valentine's Day, but the video ended up being done a day late. I'm so sorry about that. Maybe I should be talking about what I'm drawing right now. So right here, I just finished the line art for her in general. Now I am working on her like facial expressions. Oh, now I'm coloring. So I did end up bringing a picture of Sayori up so I could take some of her color palette things and reference certain things. I do that here in a bit, I think. And Yeah, so I'll tell you a little bit about the story now because the coloring's pretty generic. It's just me doing base colors. So you, and if you're a guy, then that's great. But if you're a girl, then just pretend, I guess. You, a teenage guy going to school, blah blah blah, with a childhood friend named Koharu, I guess we will say. Um, decides to join a literature club. Now, that club has some dark secrets. Um, specifically with a character who, if you know who Monica is in the game, that's great. But if you don't go look her up because I don't want you to know. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not the boss of you or anything. Do what you want. So you join the club, blah blah blah. You can like date any of the girls. You know, pretty generic, right? Is it really gonna end up being a generic dating sim? So now moving on to the coloring. I feel like that explanation took way too long. I'm sorry. Now moving on with the coloring and, or I mean rendering. Sorry, rendering. What the heck am I saying? Um, pretty pretty standard process. I mean, I did get a lot of my current ways of rendering from this, but yeah, I think that this is where I bring in the picture of Sayori to get the uniform colors right. Um, I really hope that you'll like enjoy this video. I know that it's like not that great because I was kind of rushing with it, and it's a little bit different because it's only my second video. But good, we are already at the 7 minute mark. Because I waited too late into the day to do this. Also, my I'm kind of only working on it because I'm waiting on my friend to call me back. Everyone say hi, Shiny. um, I don't think she would mind me saying that, but because I have posted about her before. Um, anyway, I'm going off on a rant again. I there's a picture of Sayori, and I'm currently editing the line art because I wanted to have her blazer open like it is like I want to have Koharu's blazer open like Sayori's is. And here I am coloring again whenever I know I'm about to color pick. Um yeah. Did anyone tell you I'm not the brightest? um sorry. Um yeah, I kinda made her uniform a lot, or I feel like I made Koharu a lot more detailed than I did the other girls. But yeah, who's your favorite Doki? Please tell me in the chat if you'd like. Again, you don't have to do anything that I say. I'm not gonna force anyone. Um, I'm also thinking about live streaming soon because I just unlocked that feature on my YouTube and I feel like that would be very nice. The only thing would be is I wouldn't get to retake the intro or anything a million times. Like whatever I say, however I say it, just is immediate. There's no going back. Yeah. Quick little thing is I took a lot of inspiration from the eyes from the original. I I do like how it like looked blurred. I kind of wish I would have kept it that way, but I didn't like it in the moment. I also don't think I added the little line detail on even the menu. I don't know if I did it on any of the other sprites except for the Koharu one, but yeah, so I didn't do all the faces that I wanted to do because I knew I was gonna have to probably add that a little bit later on. Like I knew I wouldn't have time to do everything and get everything done, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of the faces and special sprites. I wanted to get one of the special pictures done for um like just one for the video, but I couldn't. All I got done was the game menu. So now we are just finishing up the Koharu sprite. Like I'm not doing really anything else. So on to the next one. So now we are moving on to the Yuri of the story. Her character traits are shy, mysterious, and she's also meant to be very pretty in both DDLC and my story. So her name is going to be Akemi Akane, which Akemi means bright beauty, beautiful dawn, or bright/clear beauty. As for Akane, means deep red, brilliant red, or madder red, which is often standing for bookish personalities and like deep and mysterious. So yeah, her name shall be Akemi Akane, and I actually keep forgetting that she has that I made her have glasses. Please ignore that. But yeah, so I actually think that she might be my favorite design out of all of these. Um, Actually, Yuri used to be my favorite Doki, and she may still be. I really like Sayori now because I like her character, like the big secret and how she represents it. I don't know if it's that big of a secret. I feel like most people, even if you've never played Doki Doki Literature Club, you would know it, but I don't want to say it unless you know it. Um, I gave her light red eyes. I changed that her eye color here in a minute. So yeah, Yuri is. Well, I guess should I be calling her Yuri or should I be calling her Akemi during this? I don't really know. Um, Maybe I should be calling her Yuri for Team Samato and copyright and all that. So Yuri's character is very shy, very mature. She's very bookish. um, Hence why I chose Akane. Um, and I do have a question. Your reality or just Monica? Just Monica as in the fan made song, not the canon spacey sounding song. I personally like just Monica the most. I was actually just listening to that earlier today. The one with Oreo in it, or 3O. Okay, so now we are working on the one for Natsuki, or I know a lot of people say Natsuki, and I know a lot of people say not Natsuki. But I usually say Natsuki. So I had to make her character traits are Sundar, kind of a little bit rude. It's not like I like you or anything. Anyone remember that song? So, I feel like we all had a just Monica in it, and it's not like I like you song phase if you were into animes and stuff like that. Like if you're like an otaku like me. So I actually want to give her yellow hair, but if you know the kind of she's not Cinder, but the rude girl in my comic on Ibis Paint X, The Path Full of Thorns actually does have yellow hair and yellow eyes, which I did end up giving her kind of yellowish eyes, so kind of orangey yellow. But yeah, so I also love Natsuki. The only one that I don't particularly love is Monica, just because if you know, you know. Horrible. So yeah, but Natsuki is very thin, and she's supposed to be small. She's the same age as all the other ones. Just want to say that. But it's not gonna seem that way from her looks, because another "if you know, you know" thing that will be revealed later. I'm sorry to those who are like feeling like they don't know anything about the fandom, but I really don't want to like spoil anyone. For regardless if you're gonna watch my version or if you're gonna, you know, watch playthroughs or actually play the game. I was supposed to release this yesterday on Valentine's Day, but it's gonna be released either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know when it's gonna fully upload to YouTube. Alright, now I am working on Monica. Monica is, I'm sorry, the horrible character.
The worst character.
Monica is the best character in the entire DDLC franchise, and we absolutely love her. Uh, so, anyways, we are moving on with the coloring, and I do want to talk more about the art for this one because Monica is technically the main face of it, of the entire DDLC franchise. So, also, I keep calling it DDLC, but the name is Doki Doki Literature Club. By Team Sabato, by Dan Sabato, but so now I am working on coloring the hair, and for this one, I colored and rendered it at the same time. Instead of doing all the base colors like I've been doing. I am very, very happy how this project turned out. Also, yeah, she does have the same hair color as Monica. I do like the hairstyle that I gave her. And I did originally want to make her have white hair, but that was looking too much like a character from another YouTuber here on YouTube, called Love to Draw Manga. I really didn't want to steal that idea from her. Because the hairstyle is looking a lot like hers too. So yeah, I also didn't want her to look too much like Monica because yeah. Oh, I just remembered. I'm so sorry. Natsuki, her name is Rei Anata. So Rei typically means ghost girl or beautiful, while Anata doesn't really have a actual meaning behind it, but it is. Here's what Google says. While it means you, using it instead of a person's name is often seen as cold, distancing, or condescending in Japanese. And the Monica dupe's name is Haruko Minami, which Haruka means spring or distance, and Minami means beautiful wave, suggesting a calming, steady presence. So now we are on to me making the game screen, and I am only showing you that I was paint captured footage because I kept forgetting to record or to record me making it. So I'm so sorry about that, but yeah, this video is coming to a close. I feel like I didn't really talk much about the art, and I feel like I didn't talk enough about the story. But hey, I tried. I kind of am just running on fumes with this video at this point. I kind of just want it to be done. But yeah, I also forgot to record me making the actual like editing the to add into the menu because I was just drawing each character like beside each other. Also, yes, I did kind of semi trace over Yuri's pose on the original game cover by Dan Sabato or Team Sabato. But yeah, so I did like make it into my art style. I didn't fully trace, but now it's showing me doing Koharu's, which I had the most fun doing Koharu's. I feel like hers is very pretty, and yeah, I love it. Also, it is coming to an end now. Also, I'm so sorry I cannot show the game menu finished because for some reason CapCut isn't letting me add the like anything else to this video, so we are just gonna have to sadly settle for that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. And I do hope to release the first episode here on YouTube real soon. Um, See you all next time. Bye.